Hi everyone out there. Hello everyone. This is Oscar again from Cubicle Ninja. I'm actually recording a live streaming here using our very own platform Builder All. And yeah, today this is kind of like just a continuation about with regards to our tutorial before. On how you're going to create a webinar presentation for your business. So this is basically apply to any type of business that you are running, right? So if you're a business owner and you want to sell something online, this is how you are going to create, or how you are going to sell product using the webinar funnels. Okay, so today this is a continuation of what I'm uh, having this video tutorial posting on our page. So for those of you, the virtual assistant hub page that I am running, I know you've seen this video, so this is kind of like a continuation of our video tutorial. So first, I'm gonna go and screen share with you, but I want to check first, right? If my live version has an audio. So I just wanted to check this. Please bear with me because I'm doing this live, right? Okay, I think everything is good, and I received a message from a client. Just bear with me. Hang on. She's just asking something. Can you check my email since some people are having problems emailing me? Oh, that's I don't know. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go get back to you later. Yeah, so this is the tutorial that I have had last week about how if you're a business owner and you want to promote like kind of like a presentation of your business using the webinar platform, this is the easiest way to do it on your own. And by using the platform that we are having, because I know there's a lot of vendors, other company that also provide a webinar sales panel, but this is kind of like more of a, hard to use, more technical. And what we have here on our platform, which is the Builder All. So if you don't have any access to Builder All platform yet, if you're a business owner and you want to try Builder All, just leave a message to me on my page that I'm going to have this video, so I can send you a free, so you can have access on all the tools of Builder All, so you can be able to see how the platform works. And this is my recommendation, 100.20% guaranteed that the platform work itself. It can work to any type of business, and it works on agency, virtual assistant, almost anyone that running an online services, especially if you're running a digital marketing that you need to leverage your business. So this is the only way to go. Okay. So without further ado, I'm gonna go over now to the uh, platform that I've been telling you. So this is actually the Builder All webinar platform that I'm going to share with you. Last week, we did set up the pages that we need to have on our webinar sales panel. Okay, so basically, I'm just gonna go over to that the sales panel that we have. I mean the webinar sales panel that we did last time. So we just kind of like doing some recap here, and we're gonna go over to the pages, each pages where you will be able to set up your webinars. Okay, So first is the registration form, as I've mentioned before, where you can have your video inviting your audience. I hope I did. Wait, hang on. Wait, because I need to see if I'm doing the right thing on my. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna share screen first. I'm sorry about that. Okay, I'm gonna share screen first, so you will be able to see everything that I have here on my screen. Okay, I need to see if. Okay, I'm gonna go move right here. Let's see if my, because I'm doing this live, so there will be a delay. There will be a delay on my part, right? So I just want to check first. So basically, last week we did the registration form where you'll be able to have your video, and this is kind of like an invitation to your audience that you're gonna have your webinar, and you're kind of like inviting them when it's gonna happen, right? Like say you set a dates, July 4th, what time, so everything will be here. And on this page you're also gonna have kind of like an the form. This is the form that I already did. It's done already using the webinar tool funnels. Okay, this is the one that I'm saying. So basically you're gonna have a form similar to this, and I'm gonna explain what is that to you later. That you need to collect the email of your visitor and the name, so they can be able to register to your webinar. Okay, so after that, you're gonna have to set your webinar confirmation page, which is this one here. Kind of like doing some recap, okay? So here, you can have your video thanking them for joining or registering to your webinar. So the webinar itself will be free. You kind of like inviting them. Once they go in there in the webinar, you're gonna kind of like show them, what is your product, what is services that you are offering, and I'm gonna go over to that. Okay, so this is gonna be your webinar broadcast, where the page, okay, when it's gonna happen, okay, your webinar date. Okay, so as you can see here, there's a days when it's gonna happen, hours, and in the bottom, after your presentation, after uh, telling everyone to your visitor or anyone who registered to your webinar, after all your presentation, of course you're gonna have your courses or program that you want to sell, and you have a registered now button here for them to be able to buy the products. And that is what the webinar funnel works. Okay, you want to sell something online, by registering to them. And now we're gonna go over to that platform. Okay, so this is basically the platform itself. So we set up the pages already last week, and now we're gonna go over to what you call an evergreen scheduled webinar funnel. Okay, so I'm gonna type the webinar name. So I'm gonna have this as testing webinar. Okay, trial. Okay, so just kind of like you wanna name your webinar however you want it. This is kind of like excuse me, I just want to show you what platform that we are using, and it is actually easy to use, and anyone can do it. So this is a valuable um, video that I'm sharing with you. Okay, so click the next button, and then we are going to create a webinar. Okay, bam. So this is our title, the name. Okay, testing webinar trial, and you can choose which language you want to use. If you are from your country, you want to use your language. If you want If you want to use standard English, that'll be also fine. Okay, so here is where you're going to set up. I'm just gonna run over here. I'm not gonna go in detail. I'm just showing you first how you're going to set up the video, the presentation itself. The video is going to be kind of like the one that you are going to use for your presentation. It could be an hour and a half from explaining about the services that you are offering, right? The product that you're selling. So it could be from 45 to an hour and a half time, depending on what services that you offer. So there's so many ways how you're going to having a call here. Okay, now later. Uh, okay, I don't want to pause this. I'm doing just a client calling me. Anyway, I'll do that later. So there is a lot of ways that you can upload the video. It's either you want to upload this using the Builder or platform here, and then upload the video that you want. You just want to add the name, okay? So that's one thing, right, that you want to use. Another thing is using the video hosting from Builder All. Basically, I already have a video that I had on Builderall, so I can use this one as well. And another way is also by getting a YouTube link, meaning you're just gonna grab a URL. If you're gonna go to YouTube, hang on, there's a lot of way where you can get your video that you want to have on your presentation, or it could be on your computer, uploading just gonna, if you work in a team, I'm just gonna cite an example here, right? So grab the URL, copy it, and then paste it right here, and it will show up, later. So in my case, I'm going to use my hosting video that I had on my builder or platform that I already upload. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna set it up control, and I leave the URL to navigate after the video finish. I just leave it that way blank, so I don't want to go anywhere after the video had done. I mean the presentation that you did. Okay, and then here you can also enable a ghost user, meaning because normally the webinar should have an audience that will participate to your webinar. So if you want to have some kind of a ghost, right, like someone that will already, people would see that there's already inside the webinar platform, you can also do that, right? And um, you can also edit the ghost user. Let's say I'm going to cite an example here. Let's say I want to add a name, right? Okay, and then I said okay, and that will be my ghost user, meaning this name will show up and appear on the webinar guest list, where it will show up while your presentation is ongoing. Okay, and then you can also add a message. Let's say, if you set it up like Ramon, that's the name, and then say, hi, this is Ramon here from Philippines. All right. So this is kind of like, you want to because this is basically recorded. It's already set up, right? So you want to know or let your other audience that will be joining the webinar uh, have feelings that they're not alone, right? You have someone that's already in there that joining the webinar itself. So that's how it works, okay? So you will see this later. It will pop up how many guests that already we've had, okay? So that's how basically how it works. And then, because I don't want to go as I said, right, I don't want to go very brief, on this. uh, I just want to have a clear overview on how you're going to set up the webinar itself. Okay, so let's say I want to have. You can always do, like, say, whenever you want. Let's say you want on the to collect more audience. You want to extend it in 1 week time, so you can be able to have at least 50 participants, 60 participants, 80 participants. It doesn't matter. You just wanted to have time for you to be able to have all the participants get into your webinar. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to show you this to you. Basically, I just wanted you to see how it works. So I'm going to use the time that I have right now. Okay, so before I set this up, it will be probably 8:15. So it 8:15 or 8:20, it will be ready. Okay, so we need to set it up first. 8:20. Okay, wait. Uh, 8:20. Come on, 25, it's fine. Okay, there you go. Okay, so it will start at 8. It was scheduled on the 17th, like today, and in my time, 8:25, it will be ready. So the webinar or the video presentation will show up on the pages that I've created. So, okay, I'm gonna go move over, and this is how you're going to set up your webinar, how it's gonna look like, right? If you want to use image or video, you can do that. So in this case, I'm gonna use image, just for me to be able to see. Okay, maybe this is going to be like whatever business or whatever presentation you are going to have is the image that you want to have here. So in this case, since this is just a kind of like a tutorial, I want to use these random images here. So here you can do your branding by using different colors. So whatever colors that you want to use, so you can always play around with this. Okay, and then the email setup, we're gonna jump into that. We're not gonna do anything in there yet. I just wanted to show you what is the webinar look like, the presentation itself, when you see on the website itself. So this one, testing webinar form. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do, and this will explain and will have you clear understanding of what I'm having here, what I'm setting up here, once we get to the live pages. Okay, so here we just wanted to get the what is the form looks like, okay, when it shows up on your web page. Okay, so this is going to be the form, how it's gonna look, the form look like when it shows up on the page. Okay, when on your registration page, you could have standard, you can have a minimalistic. So depends how it's gonna, which one are you going to use, that you want on your registration form. So in that case, I'm gonna have this blue color, or maybe I could have the modern. So it will shows up. Uh, okay, wait. Okay, I need to display this. Here you can choose how many participants. This is the one that I'm saying, right? If you want 80% participant will be on that webinar, so that will shows up. Okay, so let's say if you want to just add, let's say you already have fill 16 participant already inside the dashboard, you can do that. Okay, so you kind of like setting up everything here, the way you want to look your evergreen webinar presentation look like. Okay, so that's how it's going to work. And let's see if we got something here. The content is scheduled. Or here, how long do you want your, uh, let's say 60 minutes. And if you want to uh, have your webinar repeat, how many hours interval you want to have your webinar. Let's say if you want to have this every 2 hours or every other day, so you can set it up, meaning you have a chance to advertise or how many participant you want on your webinar presentation when it happens. So in that case, I'm gonna do it maybe the interval will be every hours. Okay, so that's how I'm going to set it up. So it's an ongoing thing, meaning you can sell your services anytime, even while you are sleeping, as long as someone who are registering in your webinar, uh, you'll be able to sell the product or the services that you are having on your webinar presentation. So, what's the next thing that you need to do? And basically, we're just gonna have to get embed code. Okay, and because I just wanted to update this because I already set up the one I have on my page, so I just wanted to upgrade this one. So this is how it's going to look like on your page. Okay, so that is done. So the last thing that you need to do is you want to go over here to get the embedded code for you to be able to have this the video that we have here to show up on your webinar presentation day. So that's how it looks like. And we're gonna have to install that right here on your webinar broadcast. We kind of like wanted to edit this, okay? There you go. So basically, wait, I want to go over back because I think we did it way too early. So it's gonna happen on the 25. So it's still only 7:58 here. I want to change the schedule. I want to do it probably. So let's say 8:05. Okay. So we can see exactly when it's ready. Okay. So I'm gonna go over again back here and get the embed code and update the time. Okay. I want to I want to update the time to 8:05 instead of 8:25. Okay. Bam. Okay. See, it's right there. It says 8:05. So the video or the webinar presentation will be ready at 8:05 p.m. my time. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm going to grab this embedded code and install it to my page frame. Okay, which is right here. Okay, I'm gonna go have to okay, I'm gonna have to turn this up. uh, I'm just going to trying to take away what is not needed. Okay, so here is the webinar broadcast page. So I'm going to edit this. Okay, and install the embedded code, which is okay. What I'm gonna do right here is I'm going to take this away, remove, because that's the old one. Basically, what you need to do is gonna go over right here to the panels, and I'm going to add the iframe code. Okay, I know some of you never heard of Builder All yet, but it's an easy platform to use. If you are creating a website funnels, website website for your own business, this is a drag and drag template, like what you see, what I'm doing here. So it kind of like, pick up, one element and drag it to this, you know, this dashboard here, and then voila, ready. Okay. So I'm gonna have to edit this element, and I'm gonna go over to the embedded code, which is right here. So this is the embedded code where I'm going to paste the embedded code I get from the webinar platform I have here. Okay. So, okay, I'm gonna apply. I think I did wrong. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, I think I should put this in right here, not in the embed document. Okay, so I'm gonna click apply. Bam, there you go. So it shows up whoever registered to this webinar. Okay, there you go. Going to, there you go. Just wanted to make sure that we've save it. Okay, so after the presentation, you will see here that you have your product that you wanted to sell. And of course, what your visitor will do is going to, if they're interested in the product, or if they're happy enough with your presentation, they will be able to buy the product or the service that you are offering. And for that reason, we're gonna go over right here. So, so how it works is, first they're going to sign up for the registration. Okay, okay, okay. What they're gonna do is they're gonna sign up first when you advertise through the registration form. Get their email, right? That's what they're gonna do. Get their email, and then they will have to confirm that they're going to be in the webinar, and then finally they're going to be in the webinar broadcast, which is that what we're going to do right now. And of course, what you're going to do is you have to uh, type in, if you registered to that webinar, you're going to type in your name and click the send button. There you go. Okay. Oops. There's a, I think I need to hang on. I think we did the wrong one. Okay, because it says 10 days. It shouldn't be 10 days because we set up. What is that? Uh, oh no, right here. Okay, I'm gonna go over again. 7-1. It should be on the 17th, and it's today. It should be today. It should be today. Hang on. Let me upgrade this. Let me update. Oh, it says 29/22. For some reason, I need to check that. It says, oh, event date will be 2021 17. Should be done soon, pretty soon. For some reason, I don't know if that's the right timer. Okay, let me see. Yeah, it should show. It should be done right now. I mean, it should show up because we set it up. This says today. Let's see if it's gonna work. So the video should be working anytime soon. I don't know. Wait. I think we set it up wrong. So basically, that is going to how it looks like. Whichever date that you set it up, it will show up on that date, and the video will play on that day. So we kind of like waiting. It didn't work. So I think it's my setup that I need to change or see. Okay, hang on, guys. It's really hard when you do a live presentation, and you kind of like doing everything here. uh, we did check the schedule here and we set it up on, oh, okay, we have to change it, okay? 7-1, I think. 7-1 today. And let's move it a little bit, let's say 10 or 9, okay? Okay, yeah, 9 or maybe 8, all right, p.m. And we kind of like just update, you know, I just want to update this, and I'm gonna go over here and we'll update. Okay, so 8:08 should be starting 8:08. Okay, and let's go back to the right here and we refresh this. Okay, and let's try it. There you go. In 1 minute it will start. So this is what I'm saying. Okay, we're just gonna wait. So the presentation will be the video that you had here. Okay, so it'll start. We set it up right at this time right now. So uh, once it hits the time, the video will start. The presentation that you had and that you had prepared already. So let's see how it works. Okay, 50 seconds. Okay, and as I said, after the presentation, you know, you will have your buy button or register button here where you can be able to sell your services or your product. So this is the system how uh, some digital marketers or some business owner who are using this system, how they are getting clients or how they actually, you know, sell product online. So this is what you call a webinar presentation, and we'll start it'll start in 4, 3, 2, 1, bam, there you go. So that is the presentation. So as I said, it depends how long you want to run your presentation.
Hey guys, this is Oscar here again from
Yes.
Cubicle Ninja Digital
Mhm.
Marketing Agency.
Mhm.
In this 1 hour program training, I'm going to cover 4 secrets I've learned over the
Right. So that's how the webinar funnel works. You know, that's how everything works. You know, by creating a sales funnel. OMG. So you see how simple is that? You know, you don't actually need to be, you know, a technical savvy or no computer maths. Just uh, I'm going to have the video that I've recorded, right? And you will be able to see, you know, how this platform works. And by using the webinar, I mean, by using the platform that we are using with, which is the Builder All platform, you will be able to do all these things very easy, very easy. You can actually literally do it yourself. So if you guys don't have any access on Builder All or have no idea on Builder All platform yet, don't hesitate to message me or leave any comments. Or if you want a free access on how you can create a webinar sales funnel for your business, just ask me and I will give you a free account on Builder or platform. Anyway, I hope I've shared a wonderful or a great value here today, and I'll see you next time for more video tutorial. You guys have a good, great evening. Bye.